y'all, what's up? It is your boy Douglas, or you can call me Freedom. Welcome to my channel. Before we get started, I want to make sure that you guys like this video, comment below this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. Why? Because you need me. Alright, so today I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about myself, some of the favorite things I like, and yada yada yada. I received this little survey thing on Snap. For the kids out there, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. You receive like that little survey thing on Snap. Somebody would challenge you to take it, and then you just list the things about yourself, and you can also share it to your other friends. I am going to be listing some of the things about myself. Now, usually you're supposed to take this on Snap, but I decided to actually make a video for it. Who's gonna judge me? It's America. Just so you guys know, I am gonna be wearing my Invisalign throughout this video, so you might hear me make like sounds. Sorry about that. All right, y'all, let's get into it. So we are gonna start with the first thing that is listed, which is favorite TV shows. For the ones that know me, y'all know that my 3 favorite TV shows of all time happen to be Law & Order SVU, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Family Guy. For Family Guy and SpongeBob SquarePants, there's not really much of an explanation there. I grew up on those shows, saw them all the time, yada yada yada. But for Law & Order SVU, I do have a story. For those who do not know, I am an actor. I happened to be doing some background work on Law & Order SVU when I was 10 years old. For y'all Law & Order SVU fans out there, when Elliot Stabler left after season 12 of Law & Order SVU, Benson got a new partner, Nick Amaro. Now, in season 14, Nick Amaro found out that he had a son, and in one of the episodes, the episode I was in, he happened to be teaching his son's class about, you know, being a cop or whatever, because it was like a career day or something at his son's school. I happened to be playing his son's classmate. It was really cool. The actor's name is Danny Pino, great actor. I met him, I asked him about his phone, but we never were actually able to take a picture together. If you guys want a little bit of background about the episode that I was in, just so you guys know, I will be talking about this episode of Law & Order SVU. If you guys are not comfortable hearing the content that is about to be explained, please skip over this part of the video. And if you happen to be currently binge watching Law & Order SVU, I recommend that you skip over this part of the video if you haven't caught up to this episode yet. Thank you. It was season 14, episode 19. The episode was called Born Psychopath. And basically, it was about this boy who just happened to have a lot of mental issues. He wasn't all the way stable mentally. And they found that out because his little sister had a lot of bruises on her. And they were from him. He was physically abusing his little sister. And then once the detectives started to look into his life, they realized that he was really a troubled kid. I mean, this boy went bat crazy. He set his house on fire towards the end of the episode, tied his sister to the bed, that way she can inhale the fumes. He locked his mother in the laundry room. He shot Nick Amaro. It was crazy, but he ended up being sent to a facility where he could get help towards the end of the episode. After being on that episode of Law & Order SVU, I ended up going to NBC to, you know, watch it. When I was younger, I thought, okay, since I was on it, the episode is going to come out right away. But no, it wasn't that simple. I still had to wait for the episode to air. They used to air on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock on NBC. I waited until Wednesday at 9 o'clock, which was the week after, thinking that it was going to come out right away. And I ended up seeing another episode of Law & Order SVU, which happened to be earlier in season 14. I fell in love with the episode. My sister and her friends had always watched reruns on USA and ION. So eventually, I just caught myself up with a lot of episodes, you know, saw ones that I saw when I was little. Since 10 years old, I've watched the series over and over and over again, and I fell in love with it. I know y'all thinking, wow, at 10 years old, yeah, I was the type of kid that could handle serious content like that. I wasn't really triggered by it. Just to go a little bit further with the TV show, now those 3 shows that I named you guys are my favorite TV shows of all time, but that's not the only thing I watch. Love supernatural TV shows. I am a big ass fan of Charmed, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Every Which Way, yada yada yada. I love shows with superheroes and magic and shit like that. Love The Flash. I'm into that superhero action-packed fake fantasy stuff. Best believe that I am a big Marvel fan, and I love DC as well. My favorite superhero is Green Lantern. When I was little and I used to play those little character making games, I called myself Green Lantern all the time. Even at one point when I was younger, I wanted my name to actually be Green Lantern. My own version of Green Lantern was like, in a way, my alter ego. Anyway, I also like anime. My favorite animes happen to be Naruto and My Hero Academia. Comedy shows like Community. As far as crime shows is concerned, Law & Order SVU is my favorite, but I also enjoy watching Criminal Minds, CSI. I know that Christopher Meloni got his own spinoff. He is on Law & Order Organized Crime, which is now my new favorite cop show. I really like Power. I mainly spend my time binge watching early 2000s and 90s shows. I love all the throwback sitcoms, Moesha, The Parkers, Kenan and Kel, all that, Sister, Girlfriends, the Wayans Bros, Martin, all that good stuff. Wow Wow Wubsy, iCarly, Victorious. Oh my God, there's so much. But we're not gonna list every single one here. That was basically most to everything. So yeah. Next topic, favorite food. So my favorite food is macaroni and cheese and fried chicken. There's not much to be explained there. I love cheese. I am a cheese person. All the way. Love all different types of cheeses. Macaroni and cheese is my favorite pasta. And fried chicken is great. Like, I don't know how you cannot like, I mean, unless you're a vegetarian or vegan, you're respected here, but I love fried chicken. My second favorite meal that I love to eat is fettuccine alfredo pasta with shrimp. Whenever I pick restaurants, I always pick Olive Garden. I love Olive Garden so much because they always serve that. Our third thing on this list is favorite artists. Everybody that knows me knows that my favorite female artist of all time, my three favorite female artists of all time, is Beyonce, Rihanna, and Nicki Minaj. Grew up on their music, loved them from when I was little, still rep them till this day. To this day! They're part of the reason of why I'm even pursuing a music career. They're part of the reason why I got into music, period. I definitely love a lot of other women. I am a big ass fan of Cardi B, Kalani, SZA, Doja Cat, Megan Thee Stallion, Lizzo, Ashnikko, Melanie Martinez, Billie Eilish. There's too much. There's too much women out there to name. All my queens from all different genres, you are loved. My favorite male artists happen to be Drake, Chris Brown, and Michael Jackson, of course. Comedy movies, I've seen Sausage Party, Ted 1 and 2. I love Tyler Perry's Medea movies. I have seen all the Medea movies and all the Medea plays. Iconic. Favorite games. I don't have a specific favorite game. I do enjoy playing GTA on my PlayStation. I've also really loved playing Uncharted 4. If you guys have never played Uncharted 4, get into it. I've also played Tomb Raider. Great ass games. As far as like computer and phone games, Among Us and Roblox, to be honest with you guys. Any Roblox game that I like, I enjoy, and I really liked Among Us a lot. And before Among Us, it was definitely Despicable Me, Minion Rush, and Subway Surfers. My favorite places to travel are Los Angeles, the Bahamas, and Paris. I've actually been to Los Angeles and the Bahamas, both great experiences. In Los Angeles, I obviously seen a lot of celebrities. I also went on a TMZ tour. They took us to a lot of spots that celebrities usually hang out. They took us past a lot of like avenues and stuff that celebrities will like shop and, you know, run their errands on. It was so cool. We walked on the Walk of Fame. We saw a lot of stars. We went to a lot of shops. It was so amazing. What was really sweet was that I have a disabled brother. The whole purpose of us going to California was for his birthday. And he was watching the series on Netflix. When we went to some rock comedy club in California, he actually met the cast of the show he was watching on Netflix on his birthday. I forgot what the name of the show was, but I'll get back to y'all on it. It was this Universal Studios park that we went to, and they had a 3D ride where we were actually in Jurassic Park, fighting near us and They pushed us off a cliff. We did another 3D one. We were in Fast and Furious and we were on the highway. They were like shooting and there was smoke and it was just so crazy. When I was in the Bahamas, I went on one of the biggest water slides in the world called the Leap of Faith. And it's so intense because during the actual, first of all, the actual ride is like 2 seconds. As you're sliding down the slide, for the majority of it, you would feel like you're in the air. Like you would not feel like you're on the slide at all. I did not feel like I was on the slide at all. I was so scared. It took me a while to get on that slide. I also went through this little shark tank that was also like a part of the slide. And I was like, I swam through like an entire tank full of sharks. Funny story though, after I fell out of the slide, I landed in this pool of water, which happened to be about 2 feet. I thought I was drowning because the water slide was just so intense. I ended up making a scene like, oh my God, help, I'm drowning. A person that was standing there was looking at me, and then my brother was looking at me, and they just started laughing. They was like, he's an idiot. And I'm just standing in the pool like, oh, okay, so I'm not dead. Those vacations were so great. You have absolutely no idea. And I am going back very, very soon. Our last one, favorite books. Okay, so the tea is, as far as novels is concerned, I love anything Percy Jackson. My favorite actually being The Lightning Thief. I've also read Diary of the Wimpy Kid. I like stuff like that. I like a lot of fantasy, mystery stuff. Nowadays, I kind of spend my time reading anime comics and fan fiction based on some of the TV shows that I watch. And that is really about it. That was the end of this list. I'm gonna actually write everything down and, you know, post it on my Snapchat or whatever. I hope you guys were able to learn a little bit about me and who I am. So, bye. Hey. Procrastination meets imperfection. Am I heading in the right direction? I just wanna lay down, but if I lay down now